Let's see what Fazz can do. Alright guys, here we go. This is our second series for today, Fazz versus Sting.
Alright, we are starting from Fazz's point of view, and he got the spawn where you can just basically deal free damage on the Mega and go for the red, which is very nice.
Very nice spawn.
But you gotta actually land the trail, which is the important part.
Yeah, exactly. Fazz is gonna run around here, pick himself some items. Not going for the LG yet though. I think he knows, usually people tend to set up traps on that LG, so he's just biding his time. Doesn't really need it right now. Just gonna up to get himself 200 armor first. And looking to do damage on that Mega, which is gonna be up in the next couple of seconds. He does find Sting there, and he's got that railgun firmly locked on. Is Sting gonna jump across? It's gonna be risky. Fazz spamming there, he does get
two rails. Wow, that was very nice from Fazz. But he's gonna still have to let his opponent take that yellow armor. He's gonna be defensive on red. Lands the first rail and Sting landing one of his own. Fazz being really careful with that jump pad angle. That's a very nice way to use the jump pad to avoid pretty much all damage from that side of the area.
Fazz was looking at that 50 health level, just slightly too slow to fire off a rail. But Fazz, he's been hitting the shots so far this game. Sting replying with one or two of his own. And let's see what happens here. Fazz rocket jumps over for the Mega. He does avoid a lot of damage there, luckily for Fazz, and that's going to be 200 for Fazz. Nicely done.
Yeah, it is a very solid start, kind of slow. Both players kind of holding their ground. No one's able to get the stack advantage with their damage output. And Fazz pushing in, and that's going to be the frag here. Very good rockets there.
Yeah, and a very well-timed push from Fazz. Timed it perfectly just before that yellow armor, and this Mega is going to be up. Fazz is around. Sting's heard that LG there.
Sting was just listening for those water steps. It is a frag for Fazz, but you know that kind of damage that Sting was able to do there, completely eliminating that Mega health off Fazz and also reducing his armor quite a bit. So I wouldn't say it was too bad of an investment, especially if he goes for his red still as well. But look at the damage from Fazz, able to land a direct rocket and hasn't taken anything in return. Okay, never mind, he just took a direct as well, so very even trade-off here.
Yeah, I like that little drop down the jump pad that Fazz did there. Very creative stuff. And Fazz getting himself another Mega here. He does take a little bit of damage and really need that 50 health. But he's just going to rocket jump to get himself 50 armor, and this red is going to be up. Fazz is just going to look to do some exit damage here. Sting knows he's there though.
Oh, there goes an edge. The distraction they did not work. This is now Counter-Strike, and Fazz able to land two rails, getting the third frag for him.
I don't know what Sting was doing there, but he just jumped straight into Fazz's rail.
Yeah, the grenade was like the Counter-Strike trick, where you throw a weapon from behind a corner and hope your opponent fires a shot by just Twitch reactions, and then you get an opportunity. But it doesn't work in Quake. Don't try it.
Nope. Fortunately not. Good damage coming out there from Sting though. It is still Fazz though with that three frag lead, but Sting no stranger to this map. He will slowly start building a comeback, or at least hoping to.
Fazz getting a little bit of splash damage there from the rocket launcher, which gives Sting the exact information where Fazz is, and he's gonna know where to aim if he goes for a challenge on the Mega. Looks like Fazz just wants to deal damage on the item. He's playing very careful here. Actually, now that he noticed that he doesn't see Sting, goes for the... almost going for the item, and finally rocket jumps right. He's gonna get a lot of damage. Sting's LG is of course very dangerous. Fast getting himself back to 100 health and no armor. Is he gonna go for the red? Oh, going for the rail. Very nice, landing that shot.
So Sting, he's capped out his armor right now. And he doesn't have a bad stack actually. Maybe he can set up a little bit of a trap here. Somewhere around the Mega. Catch Fazz off guard. I don't know. Easier said than done, of course, to catch Fazz off guard.
Yeah, but the thing is, Fazz has been camping in the same area for at least 2 minutes, I think. Yeah. So Sting now getting that Mega health. He might go aggressive, and he's gonna push his red armor. A lot of damage. Lands the rail right before the item, so Fazz with 2 health and 100 armor. That's the thing where you get shot and then put on a bulletproof vest. So not too good. Fazz gonna be very careful here. I don't think
Yeah,
Sting
Fazz-
realized he's on 2 health. He's just going for those rails, and Fazz able to exit. This is, I think Sting just gave away a massive opportunity there.
Yeah. I don't think Sting realized Fazz was quite that low. Almost anything would have killed Fazz. So Fazz is gonna just
the LT
go
push
back
would have
around.
been perfect.
Oh, what a rocket there from Fazz.
Oh my god.
So patient.
This damage output is just sick from him. But he should be going down. 20 health. And Sting with the
Fazz
LT.
is
One more cell
looking for those rails.
for the frag. And he's gonna go with a shotgun finish. That is a very valid choice. And Sting finally getting somewhere on this map.
Good damage from Fazz though before going down.
It was just sick. He had no right to deal that kind of damage.
Yeah.
Sting already setting up for this mega, and actually, yeah, he got the hunch that Fazz is gonna be on the opposite side of the map as the mega's gonna spawn. I don't think Fazz has the idea that mega is up, but he might see it right now. And that's a free item for Fazz. Not good for Sting.
Sting's, I mean, he knows the angles, but he's just not landing the rails. Unfortunately for him, those would have been 2 very sweet rails.
Yeah, he had the angles, but couldn't execute.
Oh, there we go.
Direct for Fazz.
Yeah, Fazz is really aware of those choke points. I mean, he's really checking them in the rockets, which you need to be doing, and landing a rail, and Sting might have to forfeit this red army. No, he's actually going to go for it. He lands a decent rocket. Yeah. He's taking a lot of damage, though.
Let's see what kind of pressure Sting is going to try and put on the mega. Apparently he didn't even hear the item pick up there. So he's just gonna... was just trying to see if he can find Fazz and catch him off guard. And then get back to defending raid. And gonna take a rail from Fazz, landing one of his own. And there we go with the item. Those few painful seconds when you're trying to wait for the item are always the worst.
Fazz knows Sting is still down there, and Sting able to get out.
Let's see. Mega's up, and Sting goes for the damage. LG is sick from him, but he is low. He can't really stick with the fight.
Yeah, he's very low right now. He's gonna drop. Fazz is a fraction of a second too late with the rail shot though. And Sting, yeah, he's gonna go back around, look to do some damage on this red. He's heard Fazz get out of there, and he opts not to give his position away.
Yellow's up for Sting, but he was just waiting for the mega to see if Fazz wants to pop in.
Fazz is actually just around the corner there on the mega.
Yeah, and those health bubbles just gave away Sting's position. You could see he didn't stick around. And
Oh my god, Sting drops onto Fazz's LG!
Oh
That
my
is
god,
huge
that
damage
LG from
coming
Fazz.
Yeah.
And the direct, not that direct rocket, but rocket finished off the job.
Beautifully done from Fazz. I think Sting didn't quite realize Fazz would get below him so quickly.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive push. You could see Fazz picking the route for the push quite well, not following Sting directly, but just taking the shortcut in the middle, and it worked out just right.
And, you know, we might see a little bit more of a defensive play here from Fazz. Oh, he does find Sting around the corner there and lands a direct rocket. Beautifully done, and a rail. And this could be Sting going down right now. I don't know if he can stick around here for this red armor. Fazz is going to push up towards the teleporter. He finds Sting, 2 rockets. Good night, sir.
Fazz didn't realize the Sting got the item. Okay, now he realized. He knew that his timing is not going to be that much off. And already moving for the mega health here.
1 minute warning.
Yeah, this looks like it's a clear win for Fazz in the first map, as we have less than 1 minute left on the timer. Oh, Sting going for the very aggressive attack, able to surprise Fazz completely. Can he get the frag? Fazz left with 30 health, and he's running. He wants to get a better position, so he wants to recover a little bit, going for that yellow armor, not even dropping down for the 50. He knows that is a trap, so instead he's gonna get position on the red early on instead. And again, he's not going for the item itself. And what? Beautiful air rocket from Fazz on the jump pad.
Oh man, Fazz really
Insane
has
reaction.
some nice shots this game. Last 10 seconds of the game, and yeah, what a nice performance here from Fazz. And I mean, this was Sting's map pick, so maybe a little bit of trouble. The next map is going to be Elder, where we know just how strong Fazz is, and he could be going up 2-1 in the series quite early on.
Yeah, I do think Sting's shape right now isn't quite what it should be. We've seen him play a much stronger game, usually, especially on this map. So I guess that 1 week of not playing is kind of having a toll on him.
Yeah.
So hopefully after this first map, he's gonna be he has been able to kind of warm himself up and show us a bit better performance. And yeah, Sting is not gonna be wasting any time. He wants to start. He's gonna try and put up as good of a challenge as he can here on Elder. Wow. And we are starting from Fazz's point of view. He's gonna go straight away for the key, trying to. The plasma gun is actually very nice on the bottom
He's
of the
actually
key.
not going for the key. I wonder if he's gonna up to do damage instead.
Yeah, he's
Still not going for
tough.
the key.
Looks like
Maybe
Sting
he
doesn't care
suspects-
about the key.
Yeah, that was quite odd. Fazz waited there for a really long time, and Mega hasn't even been picked up yet.
Yeah, Fazz.
Fazz probably thinking to himself, like, what the hell is going on?
He's like, okay, Sting doesn't play the standard start. Okay. Does it see? Okay, there we go. Spots Sting.
Fazz patiently waiting around here. He knows he doesn't have to push in directly. He's got a good position here on Sting.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to cross the stream here. Just waiting patiently to hoping that Sting will make the first move. But Fazz finally able to get himself on the red armor. Good LG damage by Sting, and Fazz just gonna escape through a teleporter. He's gonna need that mega health quite bad.
Gonna go Fazz, gonna go back around and get himself this yellow armor. Sting is there to do some damage, actually.
At least trying.
Yeah.
And looks like
Sting's not moving around the map too badly.
Sting already in position for the red. Is he gonna rocket jump up? Probably not. He's just gonna back off, trying to go for the damage and direct rocket for Fazz. That's gonna make sure Sting's not gonna stick around for any longer.
Yeah, Fazz actually missed the pillar there, but it ended up working out in his favor. And Fazz should be able to get this next mega as well. That's gonna be 200, 100 for Fazz, and it's looking like he's in a commanding position. Yeah, he's heard Sting spamming those rockets, but Sting surely gotten away by now. And looks like Fazz just wanted to defend this room, get himself that railgun early. Right on the 2-minute mark, Fazz was on top of that railgun. So Fazz does have the rail advantage right now. Is he going to be able to use it to get himself a frag? Still 0-0 here.
Yeah, and Fazz hasn't been able to spot Sting anywhere. There we go. Finally sees him as the red armor is spawning. Fazz just waiting Sting to make the first move. He's got the key. He knows Sting can't push him directly, so he can just keep watching that angle, which is a very nice advantage you can have if you have that item. And Fazz getting both the major items. Sting isn't gonna play it risky. He wants to kind of slowly build up a stack of his own and then just wait for the perfect opportunity. Since it's still 0-0, so he doesn't have to push yet. He can try play as passive as he can and hope that Fazz doesn't catch him off guard.
Sting is kind of playing that position there around the key. He's been there fairly often. Still there, mind you. Fazz misses the jump.
Yeah, that's a defrag movement we're used to seeing.
Yeah. I don't think Fazz is in any rush as long as he keeps getting these megas and the reds. He should be fine. He's got the key advantage.
Little
Nice
knocking
spam
on the
there.
door there.
Yeah. And Fazz creeping around the map, perhaps looking to set up a trap. He does find Sting, does land a good rail.
Yeah, with the Fazz 200 stack, just landing the first rail against the out of control player, he's gonna cripple him quite a bit and make sure that the next fight is gonna heavily favor him. And Fazz also knows Sting is not in the position to go for any kind of Mega still. Fazz could see or hear Sting if he took any possible route to the Mega help there. So the center area is kind of powerful because of that. You can't really cross from the railgun side of the map to the Mega side easily at all.
Sting looking for a little peak rail there. He doesn't land it, unfortunately, and Fazz is going to spam that bottom key area and get himself another red.
There we go. Landing some shots.
Two shots now for Sting.
Yeah, maybe he's finally making something happen. We can always hope for the best. Fazz already guarding the Mega health. And gotta be able to get that item free.
Sting's just been rotating the yellows. He's only gotten one red and no Megas yet this game. I suppose it's fine. I mean, it's still 0-0. As long as he keeps getting both those yellows, he should be okay.
Yeah, if he keeps landing rails like that, maybe like 2 rails right after Fazz has picked up major items, then he should be able to go for the next major item. But that is, of course, easier said than done. Gotta be quite tricky.
Sting barely shows his head there, and Fazz is able to land a rail.
Yeah, a very interesting position Fazz is playing here, but it looks like it's quite effective for some of those rail angles. So if you guys are interested in playing Elder, remember to do that.
Yeah, and we're approaching the 6th minute into the game, still 0-0 right now. Neither player really wants to take a big fight. I don't think there have been any big fights here. No real direct confrontations. It's mostly been just peak rails and the odd little bit of LG here and there.
Yeah, it is a very careful play from both players. And for Fazz, he's mostly going to be okay with it as he has the bigger advantage. He can just wait it out.
I must say, a pretty boring Elder game so far. No.
This is how Elder might be played.
Yeah, no real bouts of excitement, but yeah, this is the kind of map Elder is. It can be played very, very slowly.
Okay, this time Fazz seems like he's kind of trying to overextend this railgun side of the map, but he can't spot Sting anywhere. Red armor is up, and Sting actually on the top position, so positions have switched, but it's still gotta be Fazz who's gonna take that item. No problem. Trying to find Sting, trying to go for the damage. Looks like Fazz has had enough of this waiting, and he's ready to go for the frag. But I gotta cycle those items first.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Fazz will want to take this to an overtime or anything like that. So he's just probably gonna, keep himself in 200-200 and maybe set a trap in the next minute or two.
Yeah, he's
trying to take that lead.
Oh, lands
there we
the
go.
first
Nice rail from Fazz.
2 rails.
From Fazz.
He's surely going for the frag now. He knows Sting is low. He's got nothing.
Yeah, there we go. Fazz pushing in 3 rails. Surely Fazz can finish here. Sting gets away by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, it is the item timers that are saving Sting right now, as Fazz doesn't want to leave them open, even if he wants to frag. I mean, that was a good opportunity for Fazz, but he doesn't need to risk it. He knows that that's gonna leave Sting low, and Sting can't really make any plays during that time either.
Another rail for Fazz there, and he knows Sting is up in that position. Sting actually just snuck away with the yellow. And he's going to be able to get a major item. Yeah, Sting looks like he's going to go for a red. Woo!
Yeah, Fazz was in the situation where, where it was too hard to get both the items. I mean, he was watching from the center area that...
oh, they found each other here.
Wow. This is actually looking good for
LG
Sting.
on LG. Fazz is slightly outstacking Sting. Could this be the frag? Sting able to get out of there with a defensive rail. Oh my god, still 0-0 here after 8 minutes.
What? And there we go, first frag with that headshot apparently.
Flick headshot there from Fazz. Was not expecting that. And a direct rocket, this could be a second frag here for Fazz. He's looking for the angle. Sting with that defensive LG, not giving Fazz any shots there. And one frag might be all Fazz needs right now.
Yeah, especially when he's got the key, but he's gonna find these situations. He knows that right after spawn. Yeah, that was not too good for Sting, but thing is, Fazz is quite ready to take fights instantly after Sting spawns, just to make sure that Sting is not ready for them.
Fazz did have the better weapons and the better stack right there, so Naturally, he'd win that fight, and last minute of the game, can Sting do anything? Should we switch to him?
Yeah, let's do it.
See,
He's gonna
let's
make
see
some
what he
frags
can do.
happen.
Switch. Okay, so he misses the jump to the red. He's gonna rocket jump back onto it. I think he heard Fazz above him there.
Yeah, he knows
Doesn't
that
have
Fazz
that
is gonna be
piece,
behind
so-
that door, but he can't really do much. He could try and make the jump on top of those tentacles, but it is dangerous.
30-second Sting, you have to do something, and you have to do it now. He's heard Fazz over at the door. That's not what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
Sting
the,
completely missing that rocket jump actually loses more health to the lava than he did.
yeah, 3 health
And-
left, 2 frags to go,
There we
and
go.
it looks like a GG for Fazz. He's gonna get himself on the match point, as we are gonna be moving in the third map, which is gonna be Sinister, which is Sting's pick out of the remaining
Absolutely
maps.
correct, yeah. So, GG in the end. I mean, it took 8 minutes for us to see our first frag, but yeah, I think Sting held it together there. You know, he didn't give up the fights, and Fazz just, I suppose, you know, all credit to Fazz. He was patient and just kept his cool until the time was right. Yeah, there we go. Sting saying how quiet it is.
Yeah, the thing is, you can't really, if you don't know map too well, you can't really go too aggressive. What Sting was doing out of control here is that he is basically cycling the yellows as well as he can to get himself on 200 armor, 100 health, and then just try and wait for the in-control player to make an aggressive move. But on Elder, you don't really have to make that aggressive move when you have the key and you're in control, because you can keep cycling it almost endlessly. So that makes it hard.
Just some interesting trivia. That was Sting's second time playing Elder ever, so yeah, decent performance for his second time.
He's learning the map, so that is positive news. Let's start this game from Fazz's point of view, as we are on the third map, match point for the Swede, and he's
good rails there from Fazz. Can he land the third one? That was incredibly close.
Yeah, but he's not looking too strong. He doesn't want to
well.
take too much of this fight, so he's just going to use that rail advantage he has, even denying that railgun for the next however long it takes for the weapon to respawn.
I believe it's 25 seconds, isn't it? 20
I
seconds?
don't think
Something
it's
like
that long in this game. Maybe it's like 10 to 5.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
longer in other Quakes. I just can't remember what it is in Quake 5.
Sting looking to get that mega. He's not able to get onto it. I mean, sorry, Fazz is not able to get onto it. Good defense there from Sting with the LG.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Sting make some crazy aggressive move like rocket jumping on the top level, go for a frag. But if Fazz was quiet enough, so I don't think Sting was 100% sure he was there. So Sting able to go for that red armor, and Fazz just scavenging for any kind of resources, even though shards are gonna be helpful. Mega's gonna be up, and Fazz already in position. Fire some nades, which I don't think were the best choice for that, and maybe spamming rockets would have been more effective. But Fazz didn't take any damage either, so I guess he's okay with it.
Yeah, some silver lining there for Fazz. But he's very much out of control right now. Sting on 200. Fazz, he's just going to look to slow this game down. Again, you know, wait patiently for Sting to maybe make a mistake or give up a big item, and he'll be right back in it.
Yeah,
So
both
both
major
mega-
items are actually spawning
Yeah.
relatively at the same
I
time.
wonder
Fazz
if-
is playing
I wonder
this
if Fazz knows
position in order to hear sounds, to know where Sting is going, but it looks like he's not going to be able to go for the red. Actually, he might be able to do it. He can go fast here. Must expect Sting to pop in somewhere, or
Oh,
not.
that was nice from Fazz.
Sting, what are you doing?
Yeah, Fazz baited Sting there into it, and he landed 2 back-to-back rails, and then just got position on that red through the top there. Very nicely played from Fazz to win that red armor.
Yeah, and Fazz is playing a very careful game, and again, the items are clashing exactly on the same second. I hope Fazz has the idea of this, so he should know he can get one item,
Ooh.
or not. His
And this
position
time-
was not ready for one of them.
Yeah, this time Sting gets the switcheroo on Fazz, and Sting should be able to get both major items. Fazz not picking that position well this time. But just listening around, Fazz is actually at the bottom there, right below Sting at the teleporter. I think Sting knows that. He's setting up a little trap right now. Is Fazz going to go through? It looks like both players kind of smell a rat right here. And there we go, Fazz does go through.
Sting was expecting for that, and he's pushing in with the LG. He doesn't want Fazz to get this red armor, but the Mega is also up, so this is a difficult decision for Sting, and apparently he did the right call, as Fazz didn't go for the red armor. So Sting getting both items, and Fazz gets hurt in the fight, so definitely Sting's gotta be much better off.
And a similar position, Fazz again at the teleporter there. He is going to go back around through LG to get the other yellow. And that does mean Sting, you know, he's going to be able to get all the major items right now. There we go, he finds Fazz again.
Oh, that
Nice
last
damage
trail
there
was
from
very
Sting.
nice.
He's going to leave the red up and go straight for the Mega. Try and catch Fazz up. And if Fazz is quick, he could be able to get this red. No, Fazz is not going to be quick enough. And
Isn't
Sting
trying?
again, just rotating this map almost perfectly.
Fazz is playing a cooler Skydomless game here,
Yeah.
which is kind of interesting to see. I mean, why not? Gotta try new things. And cooler makes it work, so why can't
Oh my
we
god,
make it
Sting's
work?
so fast there with his back turn. Surely he's going to chase through here. Fazz, nice little turnaround there. Gets away from Sting. That was very, very close. Fazz did not have any idea Sting was behind him there until the last second.
Sting is having a very hard time actually getting those frags. Fazz is just running away, and he makes sure that Sting doesn't catch him in positions where he can't run. So that is, I'd say, good positioning from Fazz for one. Oh, Fazz already setting up a trap here on this red armor. And he's gonna land 2 direct on Sting, get that item. This was the perfect opportunity for Fazz. This is what he's been waiting for
and a
all
direct
game.
hit from Sting. Fazz, he's not going to be able to push in anymore.
Yeah,
Sting
that
just
was
saved himself there.
excellent
And won
reply from
himself a
Sting.
Mega.
Even though he got caught with his pants down basically in that fight.
5-minute warning.
That was a huge, huge fight, but still 0-0 here. Neither player going down.
And Fazz again playing defensive after that one fight that he couldn't carry back home. And,
Are you still on Fazz's POV? Should we switch? to
yeah,
Sting?
let's switch to this thing. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We've seen 5 minutes of Fazz now.
Yeah. So here we go, Sting. Again, his timing has just been really, really solid this game.
Yeah, both players have been very aware of the item rotations for sure about it. It's just been Fazz that
Oh my
kind of
God,
gives a
nice.
lot of
Sting has
respect.
the
And
wrong
what?
weapon.
Rockets from Fazz able to get in the frag. He was left quite low after that fight, and there's no major items up for him. So he got to scavenge those smaller items like those 25 and 5 bubbles in order to recover. And look
my
at
God.
that rocket from Fazz. That was just perfect. Sting would have been able to get the frag otherwise.
Ah, that is so unfortunate. Yeah, good defensive rockets from Fazz there. And I don't think Sting was actually expecting Fazz to quite be up at the top yellow so quickly in that previous fight. And he just had the wrong weapon out. He had the rail, thought
Yeah.
Fazz might be at the bottom, and Fazz just took advantage of the rocket that he had.
Yeah, Fazz is just playing super patient, just waiting for those
Yeah.
perfect opportunities where he can absolutely make sure he can get those frags. He knows this is a very strong map for Sting, so he plays as careful as he can, trying to play the basically as safe as he can, rather.
Yeah, you can see Fazz still very, very cautious as to where he steps right now.
Yeah, not even
think
making
he-
any sound.
Did he hear that mega pickup?
He didn't. He's just waiting to
Yeah.
spot Sting somewhere, but Sting is taking the other route, which also is information for Fazz.
Just out of the sun bubble, unfortunately. And Fazz is already creeping around the map right now. Meanwhile, Sting's gotten himself back to 200 pretty quickly, but again, Fazz is just playing that patient game, waiting for the right opportunity to take an attack, and either that or waiting for Sting to make a mistake. He's heard Sting there. Nice defensive rocket again from Fazz. And is Sting going to push through? He does push through with the LG. This should be a frag for Sting. Good rocket
Finally,
from Fazz.
there we go. And red armor is up for him as well. Both Mega and red are up. Fazz is able to go for the Mega still, and Sting wants to deal damage. Good. One rail is good. Can he land more?
Sting trying to bait off this LG. Fazz not going for it though.
Alright, There's gonna be up soon, and Sting just being very careful with the teleporter. And he's not gonna see Fazz directly, but he's gonna see the trail.
Here we go, Sting
we go.
again. He's gonna push through. Nice rail.
He's gonna be able to bully Fazz out of that item, which is good. So, one more Mega secured for Sting, and now he wants to go for the damage. Almost takes Dire Fracture there, but manages to barely dodge it. And now gotta push that
Fazz
red.
is seriously running right now. There we go, Sting pushing it again. He misses the jump there. Unfortunately, and Fazz is able to get away once again. Fazz proving to be very, very slippery this game.
Yeah, it's the kind of runs that Fazz is making. He's kind of forcing Sting to take a bit longer when he's sticking for those items at the same time while he has to run. So that just makes sure Fazz can just get a head start, or Sting has to leave items up that Fazz can steal somehow. We've seen that happen as well.
Yep, and we're approaching the last minute of the game. It's still a 1 frag difference right now. Fazz is just really running for his life, trying to play defensively. Sting is going to catch Fazz off here. Fazz again with a good defensive rockets.
Yeah, Sting really needs to go balls to the walls right now. Not
Yep.
too much time left.
Is he going to be able to do it though? Fazz has really got his paths down. And I think Sting just heard him at the teleporter. Is he going to try and set up a little trap here? I hope Fazz doubles back onto the teleporter. There he is.
Fazz not going for that item. He knows it's
Sting's
far
gonna
too
rocket
tempting.
jump.
For the
Good
LG.
damage.
Fazz has nowhere to run, but those rockets from Fazz. Holy crap.
Holy crap. Fazz again able to get away. Last 30 seconds of the game. Fazz clutches that rail.
That's a
And
GG.
That could be the GG.
Well, that means Fazz has got to be taking this series 3-0. Very convincing victory for the Swedish player.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
yeah.
you know, the games are actually pretty close apart from Elder. I think Sting played really well. And he just got really unlucky this game. He made some really good pushes, but yeah, it was Fazz in the end, proving to be just too slippery.
Yeah,
Well played.
it was
Well played.
very much a plus-back heavy game from Fazz, and Fazz shows how it's done. So yeah, that is gonna be it. That is gonna be our games for today. Of course, for those who tuned in only for this game, the previous game we had was Demon vs.